Italy's volcanic heartland is showing signs of restlessness, unlike anything seen in modern history.
West of Naples, the land that for thousands of years seemed calm is moving, breathing, and changing. What's happening beneath the surface is not just a series of random tremors, but signals of a vast geological system entering a new and dangerous phase.
Underneath the city of Pozzuoli, scientists have detected an event that has shocked the global geoscience community.
A massive fault line, stretching nearly 9 kilometers, has reportedly ruptured catastrophically. This rupture has released an incredible amount of tectonic energy, enough to trigger simultaneous seismic activity throughout the Campi Flegrei caldera, one of the most complex and dangerous volcanic systems in Europe.
Campi Flegrei is no ordinary volcano.
It is a giant caldera formed by colossal eruptions in the past, leaving a vast basin now inhabited by hundreds of thousands of people. Here lies the hidden danger, a threat that looms not as a single peak, but spreads beneath the city, the port, and densely populated areas. Underground seismic sensors are beginning to register unusual patterns. Small tremors occurred in succession, then spread, as if connected. Researchers refer to this synchronous activity as an indication that pressure within the magmatic system is being redistributed. This is no ordinary earthquake. It's a sign that the internal structure of the Earth's crust is undergoing fundamental changes. The phenomenon of land uplift, or bradyseism, is intensifying again. The Earth's surface around Pozzuoli slowly rises by a few centimeters, then stops, and then rises again. To the layperson, this change is barely noticeable. But to volcanologists, it's the language of nature, an early warning that hot fluids and magmatic gases are pressing up from the depths. What makes this situation even more alarming is the interconnectedness of the active zones within the caldera. The latest geophysical models indicate that the 9-kilometer-long fissures have the potential to act as pathways for energy and fluid migration. If pressure continues to build, this system could trigger a sudden phreatic eruption, a steam explosion that occurs without apparent warning. This type of eruption is notoriously dangerous. There are no slow lava flows. There are no easily recognizable visual signs. There are only explosions, ejections of superheated rock, and clouds of toxic gas traveling at lethal speeds. In Campi Flegrei's history, such an event has occurred before, and the impact has been devastating for the surrounding region. Scientists are now working around the clock, analyzing real-time data from hundreds of monitoring instruments. Seismographs, GPS, gas sensors, and satellite imagery all point to the same conclusion. The system is in an unstable transition phase. However, science also has its limitations. No instrument can predict with certainty when a critical threshold will be crossed. For Italy, this threat is not just a scientific one, but a humanitarian one. Around the Campi Flegrei caldera, more than 500,000 people live above one of the most dangerous volcanic systems on the planet. Cities, ports, transportation routes, and economic centers sit directly atop a geological structure that is now showing signs of awakening. Experts agree on one thing: what is happening now is not the end, but the beginning of a new phase. It could end in a gradual stabilization or develop into a major geological event that changes the face of southern Italy forever. Nature has yet to provide the answer. And while the world continues to turn on the surface, deep beneath Pozzuoli, the Earth's primordial forces continue to stir, silent, invisible, but increasingly difficult to ignore.